Greetings, welcome, wherever you are in the world to another didgeridoo practice, the Daily Dose.
The Daily Dose.
Oh, I love how you did that. The Daily Dose. I'm James.
I'm Rachel.
And we are from the band Drums Manifest Truth. We're just regular people sitting around. We love the didgeridoo. We practice and play it every day, and we want to invite you to join our practice.
Yeah.
And over this last month, we've been really starting to craft the show in a way where we're learning how to really effectively use the audio equipment that we have. We're effectively learning how to, use the streaming equipment that we have, but we are having technical difficulties. So usually we multi-stream. Today it's only seeming to be going out onto YouTube. And a multitude of other things are going in an array of different ways.
Yeah.
For the best and highest good and all there is. So we'll
sure.
just say that everything is supposed to be the way that it is.
Right.
So we're hoping that you're practicing your didgeridoo. If you're practicing along with us, great. If not, just grab it for 15 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, an hour a day. It's really powerful. We've noticed that it's made us into better players by doing it, which in turn makes us into better people, and there are steps that you can really follow. There's amazing people that you can watch on YouTube videos or many master classes you can go to, but we hope that you also choose to have a little fun, grab a partner, pick up a didgeridoo, and just play. Just have that time where you're maybe learning some different things and maybe practicing on those ones. We had so much fun yesterday doing it.
It was so much fun.
It was out of my comfort zone.
Me too.
Yeah, beatbox didgeridoo. I still got a little bit of work to do on it, but I feel more confident in the act of trying. So
I feel like I'd be happy to revisit that periodically.
Definitely,
I don't know, maybe
There's
weekly,
more.
maybe every other week or something like that.
Yeah, and some of the stuff that we've already gone back to and revisited, we've noticed when we revisit it, we had given ourselves that elevator, we were up together, and it was a total different experience again.
Yeah.
So. Woo! What a day. I'm already feeling like I need to warm up my face, get myself going. I'm talking a lot. So I want to start that facial massage exercise. We do it every day. If you haven't been following us, it's a really good practice to do. I've been playing over 10 years and I still massage my face and work my lips and my cheek, all of the area that is going to be using my muscles for the didgeridoo. Any of that stuff. Down into the diaphragm, how I'm sitting, all of this stuff is very important when you really start crafting how you're playing, other than just the drum. Sometimes it's a little hard to do if you haven't warmed up. Woo! And get silly with it, right?
Right, yeah, have fun.
You're kind of quiet in your practice. But you've shown me already different things, like the fish lips.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And I mean, to the point of stretch, that's what we're doing. We're long distance runners when we're playing for an hour. So give yourself a full stretch. As we do this, I want to segue into, I've been working really hard and I want to get you all into our Patreon. And we've got plenty of audio that is going to help you along. Like a 30-minute drone, you can practice along. And if you're not playing for 30 minutes, just put it past and play for 5 minutes with it. We're going to put up these facial massage, like a PDF you can download. And there's many other sounds and recordings that we've put up that you can play with. And all of our albums are up there for free too. So it's free to be a member into our Patreon. That's where we're putting our community. We're building. So a lot of our friends don't like even social media aspect. So that is us.
I forgot I was doing that.
I did too. It was really funny. Again, thank you to everyone who's helping us through Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. And we accept all forms of your donations into our life, be it even sharing it, being a part of our streams, talking to your friends about us. We've met some people that said, oh wait, I've actually heard about you from some of my friends. And that warms our heart. That's amazing. That's
pretty
powerful.
Cool. Yeah.
I want to work on a lot of the stuff today, and we've got some cool new rhythm patterns we're going to try. I know Rolf's always writing down new ones, and everybody now is pretty much keeping track. So some of the ones that I was doing from the Bravco videos where the ta-wa, ta-ta, ta-wa, ta-wa. He has like a challenge that's going on right now. And not many people have tried. I mean, playing the didgeridoo and wrong in front of people is really hard to do. Like, to want to do that. So putting up videos, about that is really tough. But, what do you say? There was some other ones. We had Ducky to Quita Go. That was one.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
And, oh, gosh.
The Taka-takas and the Digga-diggas.
Yeah. But there was one. It was Mosquito 1, Mosquito 2. That's the one I was thinking. Where we were actually trying to go. Mosquito 1 and Mosquito 2. Mosquito jumped in the old man's shoe. Darn, I keep mixing it with the hot callaloo. But anyway, today, again, inspired by Jesse, who's got this rhythm inside of him, man, and it just bubbling out into me. We were having a conversation this morning, and we came up with a new rhythm that we're going to be doing. So I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet, or the frog jump, but First knows?
We got to warm up.
First we got to warm up. I hope you warm up with us. And that's a buzz lip technique. We're going to do it into our didgers. If you don't have a didge or don't know what we're doing, you just stumbled across us. That's what we're doing. In a relaxed way, making sure our body is relaxed so that it comes out in a comfortable, framed way. Supported is really what I meant to say. Framed is not right. Supported way.
Supported, yeah.
We're going to work on our pressure. We're going to work on adding our voice a little bit. You'll hear her doing some sirens. All of this is to warm up all the different places in our body. The pressure, the fast. Join us. It's really a good practice. Oh, I got effects down there, so it sounds like a boat. To warm up today. I got much more to do. Lots of ranges in my lips. They're so weak and tired right now. Oh, toe tickle. That's what I was trying to remember. Man, that breeze is just blowing through our glass. It feels great. Ooh, the horns. The vein of my veins. I don't. We'll do it later. But I got this. I pulled this out for you.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the horn?
I do.
Thing maker that we made to call people to ditch in the
call
desert.
to class.
We're
I do remember that. Yeah.
Well, it's got no back pressure to actually be a didgeridoo. You just can't. It doesn't get the drone. But it was made out of a PVC. We cut it off of somebody's 5-foot to give them a 4.5, right? So try it to get the horns. All it is that 1.5-inch tube with the beeswax to make the mouthpiece. Try to get your horns to that and see if it works for you. Woo! Right off the bat. You got it.
Gosh.
Sounds like a ship horn.
I remember trying it back then, and I couldn't do it.
And now you've already. And I heard you getting to a point. I was like, wait, you're in practice.
It's so cool.
Now you've got another little tool when you want to practice your toots. Go from the drum, which it won't have, but you have.
Yeah.
So trust to. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
You should try and make one at home. By the way, sorry.
Yeah.
Keep warming up. Ditch amongst yourselves. Sirens. I haven't done any of that yet. I almost forgot the beatbox stuff. That was great.
My lips didn't buzz on that, but that's all right.
Have you worked on any of that?
Oh, not yet.
I love it because it sounds like it's almost like that highlight tribes. It's still a squirt, not to the horn.
Right.
And that's for the circular breathing aspect. My eyes got so big. So I'm just going to drone next to you for a second while I do this. Breathe, circular breathing. Then I might change to fast. If you want to join me, try to get that really fast. So that's why I say to try that one, because that's what I'm doing when I go fast. It's a squirt. I remember that drink. Squirt.
Ruby Red Squirt.
I love that.
I remember that too.
It's good.
All right. I feel pretty
Buzzy. I feel
solidly
woke.
warmed up, ready to move into doing something hard or interesting.
Well, I was talking to Jesse briefly. I say talking, but we were sending little
Messaging.
pictures. Yeah, and they were just pictures this morning. But he sent me these amazing resonant frequency images of
okay.
like, I forget what frequency it was, 432 or, but it was like the ripple effect, the resonance, the actual visual representation of that. And then I remembered this visual representation of a frog that did that in the water. And so I sent that to him. And then he discoursed back a really cool rhythm that I think we're going to pass on, and I want to try. I didn't really try too much into the didge. I was just doing it there, but I think it's going to work because it has some of the things. So, groovy froggy.
Groovy froggy. That's got the V's and the F's.
That's the two things that I think is going to be the hardest because it closes our mouth.
Yeah.
But remember when we were going through the alphabet, it was more like we were miming. So it's like froggy. You're still keeping up. Froggy.
Frog. Yeah.
Groovy froggy.
Groovy.
Yeah, so it's going to be fun to say. And then I add a little groove little froggy. But I want to show the video. But
can we do that?
I think so. I set it up so that we could. Let's see if we can. We'll put it back to... Yeah!
What?
I know. Now, whether we get sound or not. Oh, and it was 432 versus 440.
Okay.
And now you should look that up, the difference in the resonant frequencies and what it looks like. Let's see if I can get the froggy to play with us. And watch the way it creates the ripples. I don't know if I can't hear it because I didn't patch it in, but I think it is. But look, that's more what it is. The resonant frequency of that frog just whoop, and then he stops. I really think that, there he goes. That's what's happening with us. That is a groovy little froggy, man. Look at him go. I want to buzz like him. I don't think I can rewind it. Oh, maybe I could. Oh,
too hard.
and we're clicking onto another video. It's out, folks. Well, that was one groovy little froggy. Wow. So ultimately, groovy froggy, keeping in the 1 and 4. And then, and if you want to change it up at the end, I just changed it to groove little froggy. So. Groovy froggy, groove little froggy. And wait a minute. By just doing that, it showed me that you can emphasize on the groove and the V. So there's different calls. Groovy froggy.
I like it.
Froggy. So whatever's comfortable for you, we're going to play around with that for the next couple of minutes. Thank you so much, Jesse, because
what a great idea.
What a great idea. And now we have that visual representation of the frog, or potentially what the hertz would be, around us. So I know that we can create that resonant frequency around us. Is that what's happening in the air?
Next time we're near a body of water with a PVC didgeridoo,
Yeah, but if you stick your end into the didge, it's obviously not going to work. So I saw somebody tried to do that, and they were like blowing bubbles. It's like a straw at that point.
I guess that makes sense.
But you have to sit in and put the didge in, and then the vibration of it would come off of your didge, but not the end. So.
Some kind of little lily.
Yeah, or something like you could have
lily pad.
like a bucket or a lily pad would be great. That'd be so organic. Groovy froggy.
All right, groovy froggy.
Groovy froggy. Yeah, there's so much you could do with it. And adding tongue rolls and stuff. Like I want to vibe with that, like the sound that the frog was making.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you heard the sound of the frog. If you haven't, just look up frog resonance water.
That would probably do it.
That might get you that. We'll see. I love those D's and the G's.
Yeah.
So anything with the froggy, I can really do, but that is hard. Is it hard for you? I know it's tough. It makes me want to say rough. So that's what this practice is all about, saying those hard consonants
in a fun way. I love it.
In a fun way that with other ones are like the ee and the ooh, frogoo. I'm gonna say frogoo.
Frogoo.
Frogoo, froggy, fraga. I could see a breath, and if you didn't add the E, and it still gives you a break. I like the way you're doing it better than what I'm doing. Groovy little froggy sitting in a pond.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah. And if I didn't have to breathe, I might say water instead of pond, but
try water.
I like breathing too.
Well, it might push you to circular breathing. Yeah, because you breathe on her. Sitting in the water, groovy little froggy sitting in the water. 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 And it's after the term. Sitting in the water. Oh yeah, so I see the difference when you say groovy little froggy sitting in the pond. It ends, it gives you a break. Groovy little froggy sitting in the water. Gets you right back into it. So you're breathing in the and between.
Yeah.
Other than making a separate. Wow.
Which is probably good because it gets you that little short breath.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that. I really like. Thank you, Jesse.
What a brilliant idea.
You're a groovy little guy. I think we're gonna make a groovy little froggy sticker.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I'm gonna have Shelby draw me a frog from underneath because she's been doing that lately. And then the resonance circles around with it, and then we're gonna make a sticker that says groovy little froggy. So I'm gonna add some other stuff like the diggas and the took, like groovy little ticka from froggy, groovy little ticka frog doo. Just, and I'm going crazy. You do you, and I know you're pretty good at keeping that solid. Groovy little, and you're gonna progress really well because of that.
Thank you.
I think my
Thank you.
where I'm just all over the place kind of hinders me a little bit, but the fact that we're wrangling it in with these shows and practicing all of these things every day, I think it will not hurt me. So, yay, groovy little froggy.
I think it'll be good.
I can't figure out where in my brain to put it in like a beatbox scenario, like groovy, froggy, like saying it. It's a rhythm, so it doesn't. like Gru doesn't give me my bass.
That would be tricky.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been focusing on it a lot. Do you want to practice a little bit more before we do our time?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to get to the just playing
Actually
around with
playing.
it
All right,
part.
well, let's-
yeah,
let's
I feel
try
like
to
I've got
time
the
ourselves.
couple rhythms there.
I hope that you have got yourself another tool in your tool belt. Groovy Froggy is actually really
what
fun
a
to do.
fun way to practice
Yeah.
those hard sounds.
Yeah,
too.
and it gives you all of it. G, the r, ooh. Those are great ones.
Right.
That's hard. You hear
Hard.
B, B, B,
And the
B, B,
fur.
B, B, B. Yeah, and the fur.
The V and the
Fra,
F,
Aggy,
Yeah.
giggy, aggy, aggy,
And
aggy,
it's
aggy.
so
Those are
easy
great.
to not practice those sounds because they're hard, and why would you want to use
Yeah.
those sounds and when you're just making
like
a
that.
didgeridoo rhythm? But what a fun way to actually practice them. And if you
and
practice the hard
yeah.
things, even if you don't plan on using them in your like performances or whatever,
Right.
you know,
It fits into the
It
checkbox too.
can only make it
You
better.
can say it, you can play it.
right?
So because of the rhythmic aspect of saying groovy, froggy, groovy, and adding the syllables aspect, being conscious of what we're doing there, it's making a
Yeah.
huge difference into my play.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well
All
let's
right.
do our time. I'll
Okay.
time you whenever you're ready. Let me get this set, and we'll go to the stopwatch interaction. Okay,
All right.
I am ready whenever you are. Nice.
Excellent.
I keep getting thrown off. I was about to look at
All the flapping.
Yeah, I'm not closing the windows because it feels so nice. We're in the Arizona summer and it's just, woo!
Yeah, the wind is
Bacon
nice.
in this bus sometimes, but that feels great. But it was all 23 seconds.
23
Congratulations.
seconds, I'm happy.
You're right in there, and it sounded consistent through. I'm gonna go ahead and time myself, and this feels good today. I feel like I'm gonna have some progress.
All right.
Although, if I don't, it'll be okay.
You didn't get it.
Thanks for telling me
You're
this
welcome.
time.
I noticed right away this time.
Yeah, last time I just kept going and I didn't know, you know. I'm all like, no, I better sit right too. I'm glad I got another chance. Second redo.
Redo. 43. Look at that.
Hey, you don't get that too often, and I feel good. I strain. I hear where I need to be a little bit more consistent, and I'm trying to keep it. But again, that's what I'm practicing, so that's why I'm hearing it, which is good.
Yeah.
That's great for me.
Yeah.
Again, if you're only getting 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, don't get hard on your
Celebrate
seconds.
that.
Celebrate that you're able to do something that some aren't even in that. You know, you will get farther if you do this every day. So.
And there's going to be variation too.
Thanks. That
like-
was weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I should have done the side. There we go. We'll figure it out.
This whole backwards life thing, I don't know. I mean, we don't do this stuff. Hilarious today. Well, again, before we go on to our practice, I would like to segue into thank you to everybody who is part of our Patreon family. We are so happy that you are there, and we are doing special things, putting them up just for you. And we're going to be putting up other videos and things. Sometimes after we finish these shows, we'll record some stuff, and we never know whether it's going to make it onto YouTube or not, but it definitely is going to make it onto the Patreon. So it's free to be a member. There's plenty of audio up there that we put on that we've audio recorded ourselves here in our school buses. We've traveled around the country, And we accept all those forms of donations as well, in Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, to help kind of facilitate these streams and make it going possible. And that's why we want to give back in a special way. It doesn't cost anything to be a member.
Right.
And we are putting up everything there for free. So play along with us. We're going to be practicing for the next, looks like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And just playing. I feel like going crazy, letting some
Oh
stuff
my gosh,
out.
there's so much we can do with this.
I know, we've gotten so much. Yesterday was interesting with some of the beatbox stuff we were doing, total rhythmic changes. I'm going to say a lot of the things that we've done over the past month. I just feel like letting it out and really meditating. I might even grab the shakers today and
like
keep
it.
myself going. And I like the ones that Brenda made because they actually have the beads on the end, so my
The balls
balls
won't
won't
fly
slip.
away.
Yeah, and they'll just stay on. And it has a nice handle that I can hold. So I appreciate that. Sending love out there to Dana and Brenda.
Yeah, we miss
we
you
love you guys. We miss you. And again, everybody, wherever you are in the stream, we know that not everybody's able to catch it in live. This is just the time that we're able to do it.
Right.
So catching the restream is huge for us. All the comments and everything into the play. And when we run into you later, you tell us that. And so that's a beautiful thing. We know that it's happening. So thank you. Well, I accept this healing energy I'm about to receive for myself fully, deeply, and completely.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, this is going to be good. I think I really need this. And I hope you play along with us. If you don't know how to play the didgeridoo, if you're just joining the stream right now, we're just buzzing along. So feel that at home. Grab yourself a cardboard tube, a PVC, 1.5 inch with a 1 1/4 inch mouthpiece. Give yourself a chance to resonate with the world. And this is our offering and our practice. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
You got anything you're going to say? You're going to stick to mostly what we just practiced?
Just all the variations of Groovy Little Frog, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah.
You could throw a groovy little mantra in there at some point. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Enjoy, everyone. Practice with us. Whoa. I choked because I was doing something totally different. Like instead of my horn, like I was like, pushing it through the horn.
Yeah.
Like frog. That froggy.
Good, man.
It was
grooving.
super hard. I mean, we were all
diaphragm.
over the place. Yeah, that wasn't even a full time.
No.
But saying all this, groovy little froggy and super little froggy and froggy go and in a pond and water and my jaw.
Yeah.
Articulation is wow. It's a power
yeah.
booster. Woo, when you're really practicing on the dids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off of the whole trying to say things now and just drone for the next 5-10 minutes and solve stuff. But that was really cool.
That was a lot of fun.
We should go back and listen to that another day.
I dove into the image of the frog and the ripples coming
Me too.
out, and then I was saying things like, every little thing you do, every little thing you say ripples out away from you and stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Because
I'm going to go back and listen to hear you saying those because you're getting much more clarity in Christmas in your drone.
And it was really profound for me personally to kind of realize that I'm the cause of everything that's going on in my life.
Aren't we all? We are all the cause.
Regardless
we are the
of how I
ripple.
feel about it,
Yeah, just like the frog. I was trying to go back to the video in there. Just like the frog sitting in there is the center and all of the vibrations that are coming out. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Very interesting way to look at it.
It's another reminder from the universe to be conscious of what we're putting out there, I feel.
And I'm going to translate that into every little aspect. And in this moment, conscious of everything I'm doing with my mouth in the didgeridoo.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to go low and slow and do some Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Yeah.
Those are what I'm going to be saying over the next few moments. I hope you join us. Again, if you haven't, learn to play the dids. It's a super simple buzz lip that we're doing now. The techniques don't go to super simple, but that's what I'm going to be doing for the next bit. Just low and slow, ease and grace. Maybe even a metronome to slow me down.
Good idea. I tend to speed up myself.
We'll see how it goes because somebody didn't charge their phone today. Everything that can happen will happen to me now.
That's the tattoo on my ankle almost. Everything I said couldn't happen will happen.
I
really
took
close.
that part out, but we're gonna go at 100.
All right.
Sorry,
That was
but I
great.
don't apologize.
Yeah.
Woo! Man, sometimes you just gotta
really
let
good.
it out. Oh, and I choose this vessel right here, the didgeridoo.
Yeah, it's perfect for it.
Sometimes if you just want to scream, you can.
Yeah,
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha was really fun to say.
and it's appropriate because I feel like
Yeah.
it's the mantra for removing obstacles. And
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys and what's going on in astrology with Saturn and stuff, but man, instead of these obstacles appearing in my path as these big boulders that have to be maneuvered around or climbed over, it's more like I'm in a video game and I'm running in place and these hurdles are coming at me and I have to leap over them in time.
You're in a platform simulation?
Yeah.
Let's dig our
I'm
way
just
out of
running
it.
and running and jumping and
That's the jump.
This is
every
my
time.
tool to fly over
Yeah.
them. I can just go woo,
Why not?
like easily overcome.
That's
all
it.
of
I
them
try to
all at
fly,
once.
and
One
at
fell
a certain
swoop.
point, going through that, I
Yeah.
was able to transcend all of this stuff. I was just in the vibration. It was back to the frog. I was just going.
Making that frog noise. I love
Yeah,
it.
It's great.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Today's
I
practice
hope-
was really enjoyable.
I
for
hope
me.
you enjoyed it too. That's really what I was about to say too. It was really enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you picked up a few different things.
Yeah.
I'm buzzy to the point where even saying certain words is harder now, which is great. That's what I want. I
Yeah.
want it to be like, oh my gosh, my lips are like,
Right?
I can't talk
I feel
right
like
now.
I was doing crunches. But
Yeah,
I didn't do
I
any
was-
crunches. It's amazing.
A little bit to the side. I was to a stitch. I'm going to drink some water,
Oh, yeah.
relax, take a little break. I'm going to
Woo.
be playing much more didgeridoo today.
Yeah, me too.
And if you're looking for a way to play more didgeridoo, and if you're just catching the stream, you're not already a free Patreon member,
Do it.
become a free Patreon member. We have didgeridoo blanks, I'll call them, drones that you can just listen to. Other sounds and songs. Our Resonance 2021 album is us playing the didgeridoo with
drums.
drum beats
Yeah.
and with singing bowls and stuff. We've got a handpan albums up there you can play with, different rhythms, and we're starting to put up other ideas
Yeah.
and the PDFs that we created during Dig in the Desert 2025.
Maybe we'll play with that looping software and some mantras and stuff. in
Yeah,
didgeridoo.
I downloaded something that was not a looping software. They
Oh.
got me. So I'm gonna figure that out. I gotta maybe talk my daughter into letting me use her iPad, but I really don't see that as happening. We're gonna figure it out. I
Yeah.
think I'm just gonna splurge, and we're gonna buy a looper that I can hook up to the board, and I can do right here, and we can do live looping in time.
That would be cool.
Yeah, the one I want is like $500, but the ones that I can get are a lot cheaper, and so we're gonna splurge. We're gonna get something like that and up our game a little bit.
That'd be cool.
Add
that'd
another
be cool.
mic. The XLR to 1 1/4, converters. Jesse sent me are only like $13-14. So we're gonna get some of those so we can plug into some more. I got 10 channels. We got more.
More.
More didgeridoo! We hope you see us again on the Daily Dose.
The Daily Dose.
I should put a delay. Dose. Yeah, we hope you practice. Even if you're not practicing with us, just pick it up. Do your
Yeah.
facial massages in your car while
Yeah.
you're driving. Come up with new rhythms like watching videos and then saying, "That's a groovy little froggy." Groovy
little
froggy, groovy little
sitting in the
froggy,
water.
sitting in the water. And
Groovy little froggy sitting in the water.
so I'm going to use that in my beatbox. I'm not a beatboxer, but I play one on TV.
You're already better than yesterday, though. You know.
I feel that, yeah. Little
Yeah.
baby steps was what we were doing. Now playing together, we're in an elevator. Elevation of our skills, elevation of our community, elevation of our
Energy.
energy. Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
way
that's
more
what the didgeridoo
energized
does
than
for
I did
me.
an hour ago.
Oh, look at the little frogs.
Where? Oh, you're awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to do this again tomorrow with all of you. What a blessed thing to be able to do. I hope you have a great day. And if there's
Yeah.
anything I can tell you today, it's do something nice for somebody. It's going to come back to you.
Mhm.
Well, I should put a sticker on the back here. So when I flip this over, because I have nervous things, I like,
Oh yeah.
if you watch the videos, I'm like, yeah, slam it down. I should get a stream deck maybe.
I'm so still.
Yeah.
You're always moving.
I'm like, yeah. And
We're
I've
yin
even been
yang.
told, people tell me I talk with my hands a lot. So, and I tried to sit and talk like sitting on my hands, and I just felt so stymied, like,
How can I
how can I express
myself?
myself? And so I pretty much just stopped talking.
We're kind of the opposite.
Yeah, if I stopped talking, we would just sit here.
Yeah. I'll sit in silence with everybody online.
We're not in silence if we did.
That's true.
We hope you have a blessed day wherever you are in the world. Again, take this didgeridoo out into the world. Go touch some grass, hang out, and maybe play someplace where you've never played before to get over that.
Oh yeah, a park.
Yeah, go
Public
play in
space.
front of people. That would be my idea today.
Become a didgeridoo ambassador. When people come up and ask, "What is that thing?" You can
It's a
tell them.
didgeridoo.
Tell them how great it is and what it does for you.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you don't know, that segues you into learning a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Find out. Why don't you do some research about it? So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for the Daily Dose, an hour didgeridoo practice with Drums Manifest Truth.
Yeah.